Here we go. Any ideas what we have in front of us? Any ideas at all? Just for a minute, have a couple of guesses. So a couple of weeks ago, it was the first time we saw this 80 centimetre bonus tilt on our axis, caused by a crazy amount of pumping and water displacing, okay, between 1993 and 2010. We called it out, we saw it, we knew what it was, straight away. Absolute BS, okay? We thought it would go away. But, day before yesterday, we saw the same article, but in another online magazine type thing, okay? So we got quite alarmed. So we called it out, we shot it out of the sky, nailed it to the ground, and then I googled, is planet Earth losing any water? And what did we see? It was The Guardian came up with the same thing. Now, Earth doesn't lose any water. None gets out through the atmosphere. The water is in an enclosed system, okay? Any ideas what this is? All right, I'm going to back up. What we have here, all right, try not to crash everything, is a container filled with water. All right, now that water is over the lid, okay, but it doesn't, see that? That top line, that white line at the top, is the actual level of the water, but it's over. So it doesn't come over the side. The reason it doesn't come over the side is because water is indestructible. The molecules of water are 100 millionth of an inch in size, right? So what's happening here, let me zoom in again. Water is king. It's indestructible. You can't cook it, well you can, if it steams and it will come back down, condensation. You can't freeze it, it becomes ice. Some of the water that's in the oceans gets sucked back down through subduction zones when two tectonic plates collide and one goes underneath the other. This then drags the water back down towards a transition zone and it gets remixed up and eventually it spouts out of another volcano. Now there is heaps and heaps of moisture that comes out of volcanoes. Nothing gets lost. Alexa, how much moisture do volcanoes spew into the atmosphere?
From asapland.com, volcanoes release a large amount of water vapor into the atmosphere, which helps in cloud formation and as a consequence, indirectly helps in rainfall.
I'm liking you, Alexa. I had a bit of trouble with you earlier, but you seem to have picked up your game, haven't you? Let's risk it for a biscuit. Alexa, does planet Earth ever lose any water?
From eco18.com, the Earth will not gain or lose any water because it is recycled by nature.
I'm liking you tonight. Did you hear that, folks? Planet Earth does not lose any water, okay? Planet Earth does not lose any water. There's something called the hydrological cycle, okay? Alexa, talk to me about the hydrological cycle, please.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Alexa, could you please get us updated on the hydrological cycle, please?
From BrianWilliams.us. In its simplest form, The hydrological cycle includes evaporation, mostly from the ocean surface but also from lakes and rivers, condensation of water vapor in the atmosphere into clouds, and precipitation back to the land and ocean surface.
Planet Earth loses no water, okay? Planet Earth loses no water because when it goes up into the atmosphere, whether it's in condensation or vapor or anything else, it gets cold and it drops back down. This planet does not lose any water. That 80 centimetres is absolute garbage, okay? Now, as you can see, look at that. See? See that? These molecules, when molecules are so small, the ones underneath that overlap at the top, it looks like it's just going to bounce out. They're so small, they're actually like, they act the opposite of human beings. They work together to save the day. All right, so what we have here are more lies. They've been fed in. You even heard Alexa say it, okay? All right, I'm going to be back.